I spent over $10,000 on plane tickets. I lost crucial opportunities at my new job. I almost ended my 5-year relationship, all because my mother would call me crying saying she was dying from depression alone. Marina, I can't even get out of bed. I think I'm going to do something stupid, she'd say between sobs. I flew back 6 times in 2 months. I dropped everything, took eye flights, arrived exhausted just to take care of her. I canceled important meetings, missed deadlines, ignored my boyfriend. And you know what I discovered? My mother was posting photos at fancy restaurants, taking dance classes, and traveling with her friends. While I was destroying myself with guilt 500 miles away, she was living the best phase of her life. And the worst part? It wasn't an accident. It was all calculated. Let me go back 3 months. I had just received the offer that would change my career. Senior technology manager in São Paulo. Salary almost tripled. International project. It was everything I'd always wanted. But I lived in Curitiba, close to my mother. Since my father died 8 years ago, I was everything to her. Or at least that's what she always repeated. When I told her about the offer, my mother smiled. "How wonderful, honey. You deserve it." But I saw something in her eyes. A quick shadow I couldn't decipher. Rodrigo, my boyfriend, was thrilled. He had an offer from a firm in São Paulo, too. We could finally live together after years of long-distance dating between his projects. "Your mother will be fine," Rodrigo assured me. "She has her friends, the club, those craft classes she loves, and it's just an hour flight." I wanted to believe it. I organized everything. A schedule of daily phone calls, video call app installed. I even taught her how to use food delivery apps so she wouldn't have to cook if she didn't want to. "Mom, if you need anything, you call me, okay? Anything at all." "Stop worrying, Marina. I'm not some invalid old lady," she laughed. "Go live your life." 3 weeks after the move, the calls started. First, they were subtle. "Hi, honey. I just wanted to hear your voice." Then they got heavier. "Today was a difficult day. The house is so empty." And then came the bombs. "I think I'm getting depressed. I don't have strength for anything." The first emergency call came on a Monday at 6 in the morning. I had a crucial presentation at 9. My phone vibrated nonstop until I answered. "Marina." My mother's voice was so weak I could barely hear her. "I couldn't sleep all night. My heart is racing. I think I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm scared of being alone." My stomach turned. "Mom, did you call an ambulance? Are you feeling chest pain?" "It's not physical, honey. It's the loneliness. It's killing me. I can't take it anymore." I canceled the presentation. I took the first flight. I arrived in Curitiba at 2 in the afternoon, straight from the airport to her house. I found my mother in bed, in her nightgown, curtains closed. The house was in sepulchral silence. "Mom, I'm here." I sat on the edge of the bed. She turned, and her eyes were swollen. Really swollen. "Sorry to make you come, Marina. I know you're busy, but I can't take it anymore. Since you left, it's like a part of me died." I stayed 3 days. I cooked, cleaned, kept her company. I tried to convince her to get therapy. "The medications don't work. Nothing works without you here," she insisted. Rodrigo was worried when I got back. "Marina, you're exhausted. And your boss was upset about the missed presentation." "She's my mother, Rodrigo. She needs me." "But she has friends, doesn't she? That club group?" "She said she hasn't seen anyone. That she's embarrassed about the depression." 2 weeks later, another call. This time at night. "Marina, I thought about bad things today. I thought that maybe it would be better if I wasn't here. You'd suffer less." My blood froze. "Mom, don't say that. I'm coming right now." "No, you don't need to. I don't want to bother you." "I'm coming," I screamed, already grabbing my wallet. "Don't do anything. I'm on my way." Midnight flight. I arrived at 4 in the morning. My mother was sleeping. She woke up when I arrived. Confused. "Marina, you came? You said you were thinking about hurting yourself." "I said that?" "Sorry, honey, I take these new medications and sometimes I say things without thinking. But I'm glad you're here." This repeated itself. 4 times, 6 times, always an emergency. Always me dropping everything. Rodrigo started getting irritated. "Marina, you need to set boundaries. This isn't healthy. My mother is sick. Then she needs a doctor, a psychiatrist, not you abandoning your life every week." We fought. Badly. "You don't understand because your mother is cold. Mine needs me." Rodrigo left slamming the door. On the 6th trip, something changed. I was exhausted, with deep, dark circles, having lost 9 pounds from pure stress. I arrived at my mother's house using my key, and I found nothing. The house was empty. I called her cell phone. Nothing. 2 hours later, she arrived, with shopping bags, makeup on, nice clothes, smiling. "Marina, what a surprise. I didn't know you were coming. Mom, you called me yesterday saying you couldn't get out of bed, that you were in crisis." "Oh, yes, but I woke up better today. I decided to go out a little. It's good, right? You always say that." Something in my chest tightened. "You went shopping?" "Just a few little things. The club group is organizing a party." "The club group? You said you stopped going, that you were embarrassed." She blinked. "Oh, yes. But Claudia insisted so much that I went once. Just once." I didn't believe it, but I also had no proof. I went back to Sao Paulo more confused than ever. The revelation came from where I least expected it. Claudia, my mother's neighbor, called me. "Marina, dear, can I talk to you? It's about your mother." My heart raced. "Is she okay?" "She's great. In fact, I wanted to show you some photos from her birthday last week. It was beautiful." "You couldn't make it?" Birthday. My mother had called me on her birthday, crying, saying she was alone, that nobody cared. I had spent 2 hours on the phone consoling her, while missing an important work dinner. "Claudia? What photos?" "Oh, she posted them on Facebook. Wait, I'll send you the link." With trembling hands, I opened my mother's Facebook. I didn't even know she had Facebook. And there it was, photo after photo, my mother at restaurants, my mother at dance classes, my mother on a trip to Florianopolis with her friends, exactly the week she called me saying she didn't have strength to leave the house. There was one specific photo that destroyed me. My mother, smiling, toasting with a group of women. The caption, "My new life of freedom. Retirement is wonderful." The date, 3 days after calling me crying that she was thinking about suicide. I spent hours looking at every photo, every comment. I read messages from friends praising how she was radiant and living intensely. I read her responding that she was finally living for herself. Rodrigo arrived and found me on the living room floor, surrounded by printed plane ticket receipts. Over $10,000 in 2 months. "Marina." He knelt beside me. "She lied about everything." My voice came out broken. "She was never depressed. She just wanted to control me." I went back to Curitiba one last time, but this time without warning. I arrived at my mother's house at 10 in the morning on a Saturday. She was getting ready, music playing, humming. "Marina." She froze when she saw me at the door. "What are you doing here?" I walked in. I put my phone on the table, with the Facebook photos open. "Explain this." Her face changed. Anger. Pure anger. "You were spying on me? You were lying to me, manipulating me, making me think you were going to kill yourself." "I never said that." "Yes, you did. 6 times, and I believed it." "I spent all my savings, almost lost my job, fought with Rodrigo." She crossed her arms. "It's not my fault if you're dramatic. I just said I was feeling lonely. You said you were dying from depression, and I was, because my only daughter abandoned me." The word abandoned echoed in the room. And finally I understood. It wasn't about depression. It was about control. It was about her not being able to stand that I had my own life. "It's over, Mom. I'm not falling for this anymore." "Marina, wait. I'm setting boundaries. Therapy, or I distance myself for good. The choice is yours." 6 months later, my mother started therapy. For real. We still have a difficult relationship, but at least now it's honest. And me? I learned that loving someone doesn't mean letting that person destroy you. Did you like Marina's story? Then subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and comment where you're watching from. Oh, and there's another story waiting for you here on the screen. Click there and I'll be waiting for you.